Okay. So that way, let's try to stay on topic this time.
It really did go from One Piece to Naruto.
You know why it was? Miss Lady of Pumps. Bitch, you not keeping us on track, bitch. You just letting... She's the girl to come gossip with us like, did y'all hear? Oh,
She has wigs that they look like they've been in the closet for 30 years. Every wig she wears, but...
But did you hear that they hired a jury instead of you at the Dark Tournament as the scorekeeper?
One thing you're going to do...
The referee.
Is let Miss Lady of Pumps know that you did not work at the Dark Tournament. So you are a pity hire. So do not try little Lady of Pumps.
That's right, get better pumps.
Get shitted on, bitch!
Hashtag whoop that whole ass.
And welcome back to Pageant Perfection, covering RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 7, the all-winner season. This is episode 5. We're veiling our feelings for these runway looks with my fellow contestant / judge / the girl that found me in one of her swamps drowning and dying, and she decided to look at me and say, she'll be fine, and then left me, but then through that got me through to find the courage within myself to get out of her swamp and then be like, you stupid bitch, you didn't help me. And she said, I was busy. The 3 are cryptid. Hello, Judge. How are you?
Hello. It seems like you've made it to live another day. It's so glad to see you.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to be like, seems like somebody's still thinking about that. So it looks like someone didn't learn yet to perspire.
No, ladies and gentlemen, our sister here learned how to swim that day.
Right. It was either swim or get eaten by the demon monsters.
Everyone must learn some way.
Learn your place, bitch. Because tonight, sister, the category on the runway is...
Category is Veiled It.
Veiled It. We want to be a Tarkatan monster that disguises as the princess to take control of an army with one little piece of fabric.
You can everywhere you go. Everybody knows.
Listen, that just goes to show you the power of makeup, because men will be fooled by everything.
If you got a body, hello!
A little wig, body,
what? A little shake and go?
Some mystery. Oh, of course you're Katana.
Secret plan, revenge on my mind.
She does the tricks. She got the pageant tricks.
She pulls the stunts.
Stunt queen. So, what do you think of when we hear of Veiled It? What do you think the category is going to require from us? For us to be like, this Veiled It.
Veils, of course.
Oh, right. What do we consider?
I wish y'all could see the face I was making at him.
Because she said goodbye. Fast forward, please.
Yeah, so veils.
So not tissue paper. Oh.
The veil is part of the outfit.
Because I want you, because I have seen some of the art that you do. And you have drawn intricate patterns that do look like veils because they have what? Details, see-through, and you've painted this. So we know what a veil is. So I want you to come with all the... I don't want you... And let me tell you now. I have sucked out all the nice spirit from you. You have to be honest. Because we need the expertise of the veils.
So we are putting our judging caps on.
Because...
No personal feelings.
Because some interpretations...
I'm gay, but I'm not that gay.
We're not.
We're questionable. I would have to agree too.
Because we were looking at this and we were like, and I wear glasses, so I was like,
Bitches, y'all bitches don't fool me. Y'all don't fool me. You bitch.
am I seeing correct? And you were like, you are. Ditto!
Oh boy! So who's the first diva up on the chopping block?
Because with that, let me give you the first diva on the chopping block. It's Miss Evelyn Audley, a favorite at the Cryptid Bog.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's be fair though. For Evie, this is good.
For Evie, this is great.
I love this.
I feel like when Evie just tries to be herself, she's wonderful.
I perceive shady elephant.
I'm not.
when we're trying too hard to be the boogeyman,
when we're trying to
the fuck down.
Throw our lungs up with these laughs that I'm like...
Right, we're not Tyler the Creator now.
Are we really about to force a fucking cardiac arrest attack every time you try to laugh? Evie, I'm gonna need you to breathe a little bit when we're trying to force that laugh out.
Here's the thing with this. I would have liked it if, like, she really just had a curtain. Veil
have a curtain on your face.
Beads. Like, if she had more beads hanging, but when she pulled the longer strands aside and showed, like, the other beaded part that was covering her face, I was like, this isn't a veil.
It was not enough.
This is a jewelry piece.
It was right. It was not enough beads to make a veil.
Yeah, like, it was a little too sparse.
Also, as we travel downwards, I need my fellow sister Fubuki Mei.
For the gag.
Okay.
Annihilate!
I'm gonna argue for these shoes only because I think with this dress, something clunky would help it stand out a little bit, because if it was a regular pump, it would be a little lost, because, you know, pumps have like that little skinny heel and like really dainty.
To be fair,
if this heel was on any other outfit, I would have agreed.
Fine, I'm going to be a little nice because Fubuki Mei, retract that ass whooping from the shoes. But I would have to ask you then. What would you rate this for Veiled It? Was this a Veiled It good score or bad score?
I'll give this, because I like how different it is, I'll give it a 7. But it's also teetering on a 6. Because it's, like you said, not enough beads. But for Evie, though, where Evie's been getting, what? 1s, 2s, and 0s?
No, who did that?
Me.
No. No. So,
but I liked this.
Okay, so you know what? Well deserved 7. I see you give it. Okay, you know what?
But you can be fair.
I'm going to be fair because I agree with you. This is, the category is... The word is your right way.
Was third in interview at Continental. Just because I didn't do good in my interview down in San Diego. The word is your right way.
Slot machine, because 7s across the board. I did like that it was a different take. If it would have had more, it could have. If it would have had more beads, it could have been a 9.
It could have been an 8.
But should we be fair?
No.
Oh, okay. Fair. But
don't get ahead of yourself.
Right. She said, little girl, slow down. Don't you run before you walk. So with that, Evie, good job. Next week, you will do better, hopefully. Next diva, we have Trintatoi the Train. So the train is back, and she has dipped in the waters of the Crimson Bias, because let me tell you right now that this is a 9.
Can I go first?
Yes, because this is a 9.
I'm going to just tell you right now
that this is a 9.
I love the construction. The hat is voluminous. It's fluffy. Shh. The sleeves are very puffy. The sleeves are very nice, and I feel like the choice of gloves for it to be like see-through like that was a correct choice. The bitch also wore a necklace. She wore a gold chain, which, you know what?
Monastery critique.
I love it.
We love.
I also love like the volume on her hips, and then I actually like that it's like a short dress with. And look, remember when I said that there's not enough embellishment on the lower half sometimes? Yes. This is correct because she has the ruffling on the heel.
I have to stop you.
Hold on. And then the train.
I have to stop you before you go on because our swords are clashing. Because I know where you're going, and I hate that I feel this way about you, but my bias is real strong.
Not you fighting the shoes too.
No, it's not the shoes. But I will say, I don't want to talk about it because I know that it's going to make sense. But I must. Is this a veil?
That was what I was getting to, you stupid ass! Because this shit is not a veil! It is not a veil!
Shut up, Michelle!
Because first of all, even if it's one of those veils, like let's say we're talking wedding, and like it's one of those really, really long veil trains. Because I've seen those, you know, they're all over Pinterest.
Yes.
That shit is under her hair. That's a train.
It's like a clip-on train, yeah. Like
under the hair. Because I feel like even if it's not a veil that's supposed to be flipped over, hence the really long ones, it's still like It's still placed in a way.
It's a fascinator with a train. Because the ruffling is more like a fascinator.
Right.
Like a piece
the
here.
piece in the front was a mistake. Here's what I would have done differently. Kept the headpiece, but if she had actually done one of those, like, a little bit of a longer tulle piece that went in the front, that technically is a veil, because they make hats that have those little veil pieces, and that is still a fucking veil.
The little circular one.
It doesn't even have to be a little circular one, but
it could just be the little.
She could have literally done anything instead of this hoop, and it would have been a veil. But that is why she's not deserving of the 9 for me. That's not a veil.
Okay, so what is the true score for our second
It's
judge?
a 7. That was...
It's hurting me in my heart. I don't agree, but I will respect.
That's fine. So you still want to stay at that 9?
I feel it in me. Something is running and rushing inside. I don't know what it's called.
Obesity. That's just...
And I know I was talking praises about the gold chain, but I hate that it's a gold chain. Like, I feel like it looks like, so now we're going urban with it. Like, I feel like if she had done, like, something a little, like, or maybe a smaller necklace with this bigger one, that would have been something, but no, she is...
Okay.
She is late to her...
Enough of your flute song. Shut up.
Enough. Yo, mama.
Because you have done the unthinkable.
You're a to my Genjutsu. Because it's still not a bad dress. I also love the flowers on the train, too. And the little purse. But it's a 7. Not a veil.
I hate that I listened to the song.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
On
you
repeats.
are correct on some parts, so I will bump it down to an 8.
Okay. Oh, hello.
If it wasn't for the destruction of your reality with that Genjutsu.
The Genjutsu of reality?
No. I want to stay in the dream. I will say, I get it. It was technically not a veil, because when we were looking at it, I'm like, that is under her bun. Very important fact. If it was over your bun,
all she had to do was clip it over her bun.
Bro, and then it would. Oh no, not the bun clip. But that was still a good. She's still a high contender.
No. This was a sickening outfit.
Yes.
Like, completely. Because y'all about to hear me speak blasphemy in the next one.
Don't you do it, because next up, coming to the estage, is the Vivian.
Okay.
She
in this picture, she looks like she is
haunted.
Cursed, haunted, and like held hostage.
So, besides her looking a little haunted, like she's the water haunter.
So, concept. I like the concept of it. Mm-hmm. I wish the bottom part of like the mermaid part was more voluminous.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you like the bag of tissues on her head?
You mean this gift bag that's on
Gift bag supreme! We are going to Claire's.
We are at Macy's.
Right.
Buying a little bit of jewelry. Here's the thing. I think that it was a smart choice, especially because it also comes down in the back, and I think it also covers here too, because the belts aren't just flat out on the dress.
The belts are belting.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is bondage couture. If
it is the
and
only
it's
critiques,
blue bondage couture. It's
the typical. The redhead divas love to do a green and a blue. The contrast. We live.
I'm gonna just tell you right now. This is a 7. Middle of the way again.
I was gonna say it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not the best.
And damn. That's
it.
Isn't that the correct no jutsu? Because, bitch, that is true. And the only reason why I personally would give it a 6 is because I didn't like the texture of the gown. The sparkly, darkly.
No, you know what? 6 is extremely correct. Because, again, that volume
one thing about my sister that I love, that I'm eating up is...
I don't like a limp mermaid gown.
No. We must only give us the only Aquarius Andrews. The Andrews dynasty of water.
Because are you even a mermaid?
Question that.
Are you even a mermaid without a voluminous mermaid cut?
You know what's funny?
Goodbye.
That's also why I don't like a lot of the times straight down gowns.
Exactly. No body, no shape.
Girl, especially if you really got no hips, no nothing. You a tube? Girl. But with that, Vivian, 6 across the board, the hex is coming.
Watch out now.
Because next diva coming to the stage is a favorite here. Shay Colleen.
Okay.
Miss Shay Coulee.
Shay Colleen, we're going to have to argue.
Do you really think so? Go ahead. Let me know.
I had mixed reviews, feelings as well on this too.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's
I don't
actually
like it.
a very great outfit, but what detracts it for me is the coat.
Come on.
The coat is too long and billowy, and I feel like maybe it's also the way she's wearing it. Like, she's making it stay directly down the A line.
Yes.
Yeah, the blue coat, she's making it like completely down the front line of her chest when
like the
she
color.
should have billowed it out to show more of the layering of the outfit.
It's like the blue's overtaking the effort she's putting into all the
Especially
coloring.
all of the coloring difference, because all those color choices are so good together.
And you have blue already here in the lineup, so it does like...
The coat is overpowering.
It is. I hated this a lot. Like, looking back on it, wow, it's really not that bad. And I really like the theme of having all these big, bright colors. But this is just a blue outfit now with accents of different colors.
I
That's
also
what
really
it is.
like the choice of the veil. I like that the veil is
beekeeper?
also...
Doo-doo. No.
Beekeeper.
Yeah, it looks like a beekeeper net. No?
Girl, no. Only because... Only because of the shape of the fabric and that she has it pleated the same exact way as the rest of the fabric.
Yes, I see.
Also love the hat choice as
Hat
well.
is fine. What would... Okay.
7. The jacket kills it for me.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't kill it like it's a 1 or anything,
It's just
but like
too much.
it takes away from it a little bit.
For me, I'll give it a 6. Again, like, I really don't like the jacket. I love the bracelets. She's worn them before. I love them. That gave me like all the points I need. I love the hat. I love the color. I literally love every color. Like
the shoes are even correct.
Right, because it's a different color that she doesn't have on. I love
and
this.
glitter.
But it was this is a blue outfit with different colored accents.
If she had just made the jacket less of a focal point, kind of like brushed it, like while she's wearing it, like kind of
check it out. Okay,
like,
put it to the back.
Showed off, like making it billow behind her, making it showed off a little bit. That would have maybe sold the outfit a little bit more to me. But she's hiding in the jacket, and that's hiding the layers, and that's hiding the really pretty fabric and the pretty colors. So with that,
Next caller.
next caller.
Next diva, we have Miss Raja.
Some Roger
is here to finally eat the runway up.
I liked this, but the dress is doo-doo.
Stab everybody.
Bitch.
I like this because it was very doing a lot with not that much.
Yeah,
Which
but I
that
don't
concept
like the dress.
Is my tea. You know, I personally do because
I like the idea of it being like a voluminous dress that's short with like a long thing in the back.
Yes.
But I hate this execution. It really gives me like Ariel just got her legs and is trying to put clothes on and she put on that nasty fabric and that rope.
For me,
like it's loose and baggy on her in like not a good way.
I see that, but for me as a whole, because the category was veil day, I'm looking the way the veil framed her face, the concept she was trying to go for, it goes with because these silhouettes are mainly quote unquote only used in like chic designers, like, you know, whatever silhouettes, I tend to forgive it a lot, and it really is the fucking lady attitude behind her.
Listen,
9 out of 10 from me, Raja, because I love the fact that the veil, up close, it was so detailed. And the one thing I will say, the one thing I was like, is Raja loves these little poems. These specific shit, because she got them in every color.
Yes,
girl,
she does.
She's gonna wear them if it's the last thing she do.
But you know,
I don't mind it because of the blue glove.
You're really gonna give this a 9?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. For more explanation, the way that she's like showcasing her legs and the thing behind her, she's using max on max on max. And it's the same with the veil. Everything that she has on is big. The only little detail that she has is the glove and the shoe for a little touch of simplicity.
I love everything about this except the dress.
The shady clown girls. How dare... You know what? I have kept my mouth quiet because I thought this little beast
Like, everything was on point. Like, I agree with everything that you said. Like, I
Yes.
love the background. I love the choice of how she made the background, because, like, the background was still, like, pretty sheer.
Yes.
But then, like, the way that she did the Vogue also looks, like, designed and, like, expensive. Like, this does
Yes.
look like a Vogue cover. The head veil piece was correct.
Very.
The gloves and the shoe choice were correct, and the color, like, I loved.
Yes.
I just don't like the execution of the dress. So
That's-
I'd give her a 6.
Ah! How dare you?
Girl, at least it's not a 2.
That's true. Well,
No.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Right.
That's fine. Listen, see, I personally live for this. Finally, she got to do a little something where she feels like she's editorial and fish and whoa, 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 whoa.
Because I know Miss Raja just wants to be looked at as like a beautiful auntie.
The glamorous auntie is
Glamour
here.
auntie, yeah.
You are eating.
You are living the fantasy, but I don't like the dress.
With that, next diva.
Bye, bitch.
Next diva is the mama of the monastery.
Okay.
Jinx Monsoon.
She is.
The butterfly deity. She said, come my
Okay.
pretties. These are all twinks. Each butterfly is a twink.
How are we feeling
Okay.
about this?
I love the concept. Let's start right there.
Yes.
The mistress of the forest, we love.
Yes.
You're protecting everyone? Got
Right.
it. I hate a little bit
Oh, no.
that this motherfucking veil is a sheet. And it's like, I get it. That's the point of a veil. I love 25 out of 10 for the effect on the back where it has the butterflies carrying.
Yes. That even deserves a Miss Cherry.
Right, Miss Cherry, come out from retirement because you're giving the girls the work. So I will say,
Retirement.
right, but I will say, overall, we have to take a look at the gown.
Right, and the gown is plain as fuck.
She did have the detail of grass on the inside.
Yes, and also in
That was
the
good.
cuffs of the sleeves. I also like even in still motion here, like the
billowing
mermaid,
out. It's like billowing
it's
enough,
slim,
but
but
fat.
it's still billowed out enough.
Yes.
Like, and that really, like, this is one of those things where it's like, it's all on top, simplicity on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, but I wish there was some more on the bottom. At least, like, maybe, like, lined the bottom of the dress with the same flowers,
the
maybe.
concept you got, amazing, 10 out of 10. But the overall does bring it down.
Because, like, all of, like, the points are all on the
Top. Yup. Okay, I personally,
What are you giving this,
because
bitch?
I really liked this, I'm going to give it an 8. Because at the end of the day,
Okay.
it is still it's clean, concise, and correct. So we gotta give the girls the good scores. But does it get to that level of the 9 for me?
No.
No.
And I really liked the effect on the back. Like, I really, truly
Yes.
did. But the bottom is so boring for me.
Deducting point.
7. This is a 6 and 7 score day for me.
The parade.
It's, let me tell you, everyone is really borderline in this episode.
But
for
let
me.
me tell you.
Like, for winners,
Veiled it? Right.
y'all could have done a little more. And I would even argue the veil is too long in the front.
I think that's what it is. It's very much like,
Like,
what?
because then I feel like if the veil was maybe stopped, like, around her jawline area, it really would have shown off that collar filled with flowers and
You know what
life.
it also could have
And
been?
that, I think, would have given me an 8.
You know what it also could have been? If the bottom had like a little frill design or something. So it's not just...
Right! Like, this is a plain white dress and, like, we put all the effort on the top.
Yeah, so it's very much like...
7.
Yeah, and listen, we asked for the critiques for a reason. I wanted to unleash the beast.
Listen, you give me
Veil?
half finished work, you
No.
get half answers.
We love, because lastly,
scores.
the last diva on the stage...
We have 2. We have 2 people left.
Oh, I forgot about... I mean,
Uh-oh.
excuse me.
The Crimson research, real quick.
The next diva, I mean, not the last, because the last is the best.
We are gonna argue. Like, completely.
Not the last. Girl, I am just...
She is trying to end this episode early. The
Right.
last person's disqualified.
And end of the show.
Thank you. There's the background music. Girl, the slow background music. The drag lover on YouTube. We're giving evening gown competition. Thank you. Joella. You can see her zipper in the back. And my seams are shut. My seams are shut.
Next diva coming to the stage is Jada Tiger, one of the only divas that we see. Oh my god, what was that? Who said that? No!
Dude.
Okay, excuse me, I have to redo. Coming up next to the stage is Jada.
Doogie
The only winner that I see. No! Jada Essence Hall is coming to the stage.
Crimson bias.
And no, that is not true. Because Jada came out here in
a garbage bag.
No, not in Alaska's couture. No. Jada, the essence of the only halls, came out here and shush. I will defend this because
okay, you have 30 seconds.
Okay, first of all, I like the construction. I like the detailing. I like the way that she came out differently. I like that she came out in representing. She came out as the only cryptid bar representative because she went in that motherfucking swamp and she destroyed the girls. And she came back and gave all of the things that you need to do.
No!
And you didn't even need to motherfucking see her because the category was veiled. And she said, I'm going to put veils all over my body. So guess what? I am the only veiled creation ever to walk the earth. So with that, this is a motherfucking 9. And this is why the girls will also agree with me that this was a well-executed look. The only thing I did not kind of like was that little biscuit shoe. But that is fine. Fubuki Man, go to sleep!
No,
go to sleep!
No!
Fubuki Man, shut up! I have paid you in money and gold, so you do ignore this.
And the time is up!
If you go around your hoe.
Because let me tell you something. I didn't like anything about this. I didn't like anything about this. You know, I can't see this bitch. This thing had no shape. What was this giant cone on her head? Like, you can't tell what the fuck was going on. Like, as the actual gown itself,
No.
why was it tight around her thighs and then it billows out here and then exposes these quote-unquote biscuit shoes? And then I'm now realizing the bitch had a fan. I'm so sorry. This is a 0.
No! That's not fair.
Don't remember, little girl.
Don't remember. Forget.
That is, you asked for it. What happened to sucking out all the good energy? This is a 0. I just like, because if we're gonna do it like this, then for our last contestant, I would even consider that a veil. Putting a sheet over your head?
Anyways. Bitch.
So with that incorrect score and 1 right score, you can make up whatever you want, audience, because I know that y'all are the true divas. Let me tell you something. The judge of treason is really having a mental break today.
You can't shake the table, bitch! The last contestant. Now, this is the last contestant. It's Monet Exchange, and she came out. You go first. I am having a mental breakdown.
Sure. So I will agree.
Okay.
There is no veil present on this woman's face.
It was a napkin.
It was a napkin. It was a reveal. But when I say it was so correct, though.
Bitch, you look a fool!
Like, the fact that, because, like, yes, for people who have birds, you put a sheet over the bird when it's bedtime.
Bitch.
Right?
Shut up.
But I do agree, like, maybe if she had, like, tucked the sheet behind her,
the outfit is
that
everything.
would have saved the score. But let me tell you.
For veiled it?
Because
this is one of the prettiest things that she's...
It is one of the prettiest things she's done. And for that reason, I'm going to give her an 8. Just because texturally, it does look like feathers throughout. She looks like one of them damn parakeets because she even did like the color blocking that you'd often see on birds where it has that transition on the chest. The hips, all of that. Oh my God, can you hear this dying person in the background? The CrimsonMonastery has a drug problem.
I'm just waiting for you to... I'm just a little thirsty because I'm just waiting for you to get through your scores because...
I gave her an 8, bitch.
Wow,
That's
doesn't
right,
bias taste so good? So
But
we're
I
rewarding
swear.
a napkin
And you're
over
talking
a
about-
whole constructed piece that encompass veils. That
I love
is
how you used
very
the word constructed when that
nice.
was just a clear sheet draped over her entire head with
We
the
don't know that,
giant
we don't know
cone
that,
on
we
her
don't know
head.
that, we don't know that,
That
we
was a
don't
0 out of
know.
10.
No, we
0
don't
out of
know.
10.
We don't know.
0 out of 10.
So you give
Moving on.
You gave Monet Exchange an 8, and I respect that. That's so very nice. Anyways, onto the real score. The real.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Let me do.
Where the fuck are the scores? Y'all mean you can't? Y'all do all this all night long? Bitch, give me my scores.
What's the scores? Where are the scores?
Okay, this is not a 0 for me because I'm gonna listen. Veiled it. It was sheeted. It was tissue it. This outfit is amazing though.
Just like
the concept of the bird, and I get it. The veil was the good night.
the sheet, girl. The sheet.
I'm going to give this a 2 because this was not a veil, but this was gorgeous and amazing. But that was not better than Jada's. Anyways, with that was our last contestant in that very fair scoring.
We're gonna have to tally up the votes.
Let me
there's
see.
No clear winner.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Who has the highest score? While my sister does the Crimson tallying up, I'm going to say that this was a really nice runway.
Crickets.
Okay, so which is insane that this bitch is even up here.
Hold up.
Considering
Don't.
considering our choice of words for that last one.
What is it?
The fact that this bitch got second place, wow.
Oh my god, nah. Who the fuck made one now?
Ew, here's the thing. Based on these scores, I don't want to fight for any of these hoes.
No! Don't do the girls like that. Okay.
The girls are back. And the scores have been tallied.
The scores are controversial today.
Oh, controversial. Let me see what is going on.
So first of all, we have a 3-way tie for 15 points.
Oh, okay.
Jinx Monsoon.
Yes.
Raja. Trinity the Tuck. The one diva that doesn't have a veil.
So, between Jinx and...
I don't like Raja's.
So, Jinx is...
Versus Trinity.
Okay, so...
Because if we're picking between Jinx and Trinity, I know who I'm picking.
Okay, got it. So, the monastery has gotten it together.
Liza Minnelli, lies.
Bring back my girls, because the monastery has made a decision. The top 2 All-Stars of the week are Jinx Monsoon
And Trinity the Tuck.
and Jada Estes Hall. Let's go. Who are you gonna fight for, sister? Jinx or Jada?
Jinx, bitch!
What?
Doodoo sheet!
Why are you fighting for Jinx, bitch?
Because Jada's outfit is ugly.
Well, I'm fighting for Jada because it was exceptional. It was
right,
creative.
the Crimson Bias.
No. This was
Bias.
decided by Elite Monastery.
Occupant is gonna have a field day this episode.
No, that's not true.
Just so you know, Occupant, you know who you are.
Don't do it.
Crimson Bias is out here fighting again.
Miss Occupy, well, agree you with me because she is the third harpy.
No, she's not. Not that mosquito net dress.
So, sister, let me
That sheet.
let me contact the monastery elites right away.
Oh, what she said? Queen.
Dodo.
And I have received 2 choices, sister. Are you ready to make a choice for who gets to win RuPaul's Drag Race Episode 5 All Winners All Stars 7 Win Tour?
This is such a doo-doo.
Are you ready, bitch?
I am boycotting.
Who are you you defending? Jinx wants to-
Jinx!
I'm going to defend Jada. So, for the...
Not the doo-doo. She's got, let me tell you something. Jada got the lowest score. She is last place.
That is not true.
Last
Not true!
Last place.
So, sister...
Not last place. Trying to be somebody.
Have the elite sent me a picture.
Disqualified.
Send me a picture.
Of doo-doo?
Of the lady in pumps. Or the lady of faith.
The Lady of Faith charity, bitch. The Crimson Charity. Because he's relying on that charity to get Jada as the winner. Doo-doo.
So let's see what the judges are giving us. Dun, 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 dun.
It's just chocolate.
It's the Lady of Faith, bitch! Stab everybody.
Bitch.
Just stupid bitch! So you get to choose the winner of this episode, and I know you're gonna choose the right person.
Jinx Monsoon.
Oh, that's not you! No. Fine, Jinx, you are the winner of the category is veiled it, because this faith was not in my hands.
And let me tell you something. We're also gonna block Jada for next week. We are sick of it.
No, that's not true!
The Crimson Bias needs to be